Alright guys, hello and welcome to another Car Talk. So, welcome back to the channel also, and I want to thank you for taking some time and watching me rant. Today's vlog, as you can see by the title, is a little bit saltier. I'm not normally never a negative person. I mean, I can be, don't get me wrong, everybody can be. But I'm usually positive, and negative people bug me. And like I said, I get people can have bad days, I get people can be in bad moods, I do as well. But there are people that just seem to prefer to be negative or pessimistic over neutral or in a good mood, you know? And I mean, some people say, oh, well, I'm a realist. And okay, I mean, I see myself as a realist, like, but that doesn't mean the world's horrible and whatever, like, look at the glass half full, you know, it's not that hard. So what I wanted to talk about today was a story, not even a story, just me realizing an aspect of my life, not even, oh my gosh, just me talking about realizing how naive I was when it comes to maturity and people growing up and traits people have and stuff like that. So what I'm getting at is when I was younger, looking at adults and grown-ups and stuff like that, you know, as I was getting a gist of what maturity was, I just assumed it came with age. And looking back now and looking around, I'm 28 years old. I have plenty of growing to do. I understand that. But looking around, I see people my age. I see people older than me who aren't mature or even close to being mature or childish or whatever. And it hit me. Maturity doesn't come with age. And I don't think some people will ever get it. I don't think some people will ever mature. And that's fine. I'm not expecting everybody to be this cookie cutter personality, whatever. And it's just a matter of realizing it, I guess. You know what I mean? Like understanding that there are people out there that are going to see things differently. There are people that are going to act differently, respond differently, and just run their lives differently. And where I differentiate myself, I guess I just am... Oh my gosh, look what I did! Anyways, I see myself just becoming okay and just that's all it is. Realization is understanding there are people that are different and being okay with it. Because I think younger people or less mature people don't understand that there are people that are different out there. And maybe it's not the maturity, maybe it's whatever it may be. I'm not a doctor or a smart person in general. But I'm just saying, there are people out there that don't think or realize or just understand that there are different types of people out there. And when you have different thoughts than them, you're wrong. Or you're a bad person. Or whatever. So I guess the big topic here is just people not understanding different people. That's a very big one. So classify that whatever you may. But I think when you realize that and when you come to terms with it and just understand you're going to have to interact with people differently, or just tone yourself back and be like, you know what, Some people aren't always going to agree with me. Some people aren't always going to see my way. Some people are not, whatever. So that's that. That's my thought on that. Now, as we get further into the saltier place, people who make the wrong decisions, people who make the wrong decisions for attention or whatever it may be, and people that constantly, I don't know, my personal opinion, choose the wrong answers and choose the wrong decisions to get a reaction out of somebody else or to get pity for themselves. It bugs me. It bugs me. It bugs me. It bugs me. It irks me. Like, why? Why not just make the right decisions and go with it? I get it. I make wrong decisions all the time. I get it. I get that people make wrong decisions. But when it's a reoccurring problem and reoccurring situations or issues that you've talked with people about, you've talked to professionals, you've talked to family, friends, multiple sources that have given you advice, that have given you tips, that have given you opinions, and you seem to neglect all of them and make the same decisions again and come back for advice again. Now, call me a dickhead, but I don't want to tell you my opinion for the third time. I don't want to, because it's exhausting. I'm not expecting everybody to take my opinion as the Bible, but take my opinion for what it's worth. Try a suggestion from me or maybe somebody else. May not work, not everything works for everybody, but try something. Because eventually, I'll speak for just myself. I don't care. Eventually, I don't care, because if you're going to keep making the wrong decisions, it gets to a point where it's tiring. It's exhausting. It's no longer, it's whatever. You're not helping yourself. And yet, when you're in the bad place, you look for attention from other people. Like, does anybody else feel this way? Does anybody else have these instances or these people in their life happening? Okay, I was told the other day, clearly since I'm ranting and I'm so salty about this, there is an instance in my life. I'm not putting anybody on blast. Not about to. But I was told the other day that I was a bad friend, or that I just wasn't the friend at all, because I didn't want to give advice anymore, and I flat out said, you don't take the advice people give you, you make the same decisions over and over again, you make poor excuses, and I think it's all to have pity on yourself or get attention from others, because you've yet to do anything to change your life for the good. I know that's cold. I know that's heartless. I know that that's brutal. But my personal opinion, as a friend, I'm not going to sit there and coddle you and baby you and tell you all the answers that you want to hear. That's not a friend to me. That's not somebody being honest with you. It's just not. And I get it. I'm cold. I don't even want you crying on my shoulder, because I had you crying on my shoulder for 2 or 3 other times for the same exact issue. And you're yet to take a single drop of advice from anybody. Okay, eventually, I don't want to hear the same story. The boy who cried wolf, I don't want to. I'm sorry. One of these days, you're going to get eaten by that wolf, but I'm not fully going to feel bad, because you haven't done anything to change anything for the good. You haven't taken any advice. So I don't feel bad saying those cold things, because if anything, maybe it'll be the wake-up call that you need to understand that it's brought on by yourself. It's decisions you've done to yourself to bring these things on. They're all self-inflicted. They're all brought on by yourself. And you want to look to others to fix it or suggest fixes when there's no suggestions. You've been given all the suggestions already, and you've taken 0 of them. So, as of now, my friendship is telling you my cold, hard opinion to help you and make you feel better in the long run. I'm not going to give you fake lies of answers to make you happy now. That's not going to fix anything. I'm going to give you my opinions so you can take them for what they're worth and hopefully better yourself later. And I'm sorry, but I flat out said, if you think I'm here to baby you and give you all the answers you want to hear, then you've misjudged my friendship all along. I'm sorry. I'm rude. But perhaps managing employees, high school employees or immature employees or employees in general, for a couple years now, and having a son, I've grown a backbone. I've grown a little cold, a little hard, but I don't want my time to be wasted. I don't want my opinions. I don't want my time. I don't want anything to be wasted. You know, I take the time out of my day to give you my opinions and my suggestions and listen to you. So take something from it, because when you don't and you come back again, it's only when you want more pity from me. You know, you just want to tell your story. You want to tell your side. You want to talk about your problems, your sorrows. But if you don't take or listen to any of my opinions, then guess how that makes me feel? That you don't care about what I have to say or think any of my ideas are good. So if you didn't like it or like my opinions or take my ideas the first, second, third time, I don't even know how many times now. Why the hell would I want to tell you a fourth time? Sorry. That's the truth. That's how it is. I'm rambling now, and I've said my point multiple times now. So I don't have anything else to say. So I guess, taking from this, what side of this conversation are you on? Are you me, or are you that person that's getting pissed off at me for being an asshole? I don't know. That's just my opinions. Tell me your opinions. Am I looking at it the wrong way? Should I be giving more chances? Should I just whatever? Like, I want to be there as a friend, but being fake and allowing myself to get annoyed and really bugging myself just by being there is only going to push me farther apart. Yes, I'm not dumb. I could be that person that's just like, no, you're right. You're right. This is all somebody else's fault. You know, your life is worse than everybody else's, but don't worry. You're a good person. Blah, 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 blah. You're trying as hard as you can. I could do that, but all that's going to do is make me resent myself or make me resent you for wanting that from me. So that's not going to help our friendship in the long run anyways. All that's going to do is push me away from you when you're in a good place. And if that's what you want, then clearly that's another proof that this relationship and this friendship is not what it's supposed to be. I want to be true, just like you're being true, because clearly you're not holding back with the things you're saying. So why should I hold back? Why should I hold back? You want a friend? Friend is about honesty. Friendship is about trust and about truth. And I'm giving you what I have to offer. I sell a good. You can either accept my good or go for somebody else's good. And I've got all the goods, honey. But I don't know what to tell you. That's what I got. So, that's all I have. That is my rant for today. It is about unmotivated people. I don't think I talked about motivation at all. But, different people. Let's just call people different. So, that's what it is. Where are you at with that? What do you feel about that? Am I wrong? Am I right? Am I neutral? What do you have to say? What do you have to say? Bring it on. Be blunt with me. Tell me if I'm being an asshole. I can handle it. You know, it is what it is. As I said, people are different. Everybody's going to feel differently about this. Bring it on. Bring it on. I can handle it. Make sure that you like this. At least give me a like. Unless you don't like it, then give me a dislike. I don't care. Subscribe if you want to see more. If you want to see me answer questions that you have, they may come up in another video and stuff like that. And make sure to share this video. Share this video, and hell, tag the person that's on the other side of this. Tag the person that's me. Tag the person that I'm talking about. Tag the exact person that I'm talking about. I don't care. I already said it before. But one way or another, support me. Support me for the cause that I'm here for, which is to please you, upset you, make you think, and make you feel different ways. So, I'm done. I'm rambling. Yeah. That's all I have for you today, guys. I'll talk to you later. But, yeah. Until next time, bye!